Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. There we go. So I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to shuffle this deck. And we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Alright. Bottom of this deck, we got energy vampire, and bottom of this deck, we got judgment. So, it seems like there is an energy vampire that's under judgment. Something has been illuminated about this person. An energy vampire is going to be somebody who pulls on another person's energy. Somebody who tries to drain people. You know how they say misery loves company. Somebody who comes around, dump their issues on somebody else, or comes around, you know, looking for, is really giving like help or something like that. But with this judgment energy, somebody is being judged due to, it's some type of energy that they was embodying. It's giving some type of unknown area, some type of gray area somebody was deciding to operate in. So first card out, we got falsified, forged. We got somebody who lied about their power. They lied about their structure. They lied about the position that they was in. They lied about what they was able to do. And you got laughing. So it's something about they was laughing about their ability to influence you, or laughing about their ability to influence somebody or something like that. It's really giving that this person did not take something serious, didn't take their position serious or something like that. Somebody was operating out of ego. And now you have siphoning in the reverse. So it gives that somebody was refusing to view a situation from a different perspective. With this siphoning, it's giving somebody was walking in another person's energy. But again, with it being in the reverse, you were made aware of something, or somebody was made aware that something was going on due to some type of intuitive messages which cut off this siphoning energy. Somebody was not able to take something from somebody or use a person for something. And you have communication in the reverse. So you may have cut off communication with this person, or it might be like some type of silence or something like that between you and somebody. You may have chosen to separate from somebody, like a breakup, a divorce. It's something where two people are, it's not a harmonious exchange. You got liability. So you might be viewing a person as being a liability now, or somebody might be viewing you as being a liability. Either way it goes, somebody is not an asset to a situation. It's giving somebody viewing another person, or whatever intuitive messages or downloads somebody received, they came to the understanding that if they were to have somebody attached to them, they would more so be responsible for them or something like that. Again, something was like a questionable investment. Like, it's giving you looking at a situation like, is it really worth it, or somebody. And you have releasing in the reverse though. So that makes me feel like somebody was holding on to something, again, because they felt responsible for it, but still viewing it like it was a questionable investment. I'm hearing they had no other choice. It was all they had. So they had to hold on to it. They had one egg in their basket. Somebody did something obsessively, excessively, over and over again. Determined to see something a certain type of way, their own way. And you got death and ending. So this may have caused some type of ending or some type of death for somebody around fall, or this coming fall or something like that. Something gonna be balanced out with this situation when it comes to this toxic energy. Something ending with a toxic cycle. It's giving somebody was refusing to grow. An individual who does not like change. Now again, let's get it understood, Leo, that you are a fixed sign, but it's still going to depend on your other placements and stuff like that as well. You know what I mean? Which is going to determine the way that you respond in certain situations and stuff like that. But it's giving you stepping completely into your North Node, or somebody stepping into their North Node around fall, which is placing somebody in a position of this help needed energy. Because again, they lied about something or they forced something. What is this? What was falsified? That somebody didn't care about a situation. It say IDGAF, a lack of care. No, seriously, don't care. Somebody lied. In all actuality, moving forward, when they really view the situation for what it is and what they need, the tools. It's something about integration. In order to gain momentum, the power or something like that, the encouragement to leave something behind. It's like they did. They did indeed give a hoot about it. And you got summer. So, you know, in the next couple months, something may be ending for somebody and you have despair. In the split of the deck right here. Look, vulnerable. Somebody feels as if they're in danger, like they open to. I'm hearing some type of hit or something like that. I don't know what somebody got going on. But what is this summer energy? What's going on around summer for Leo? You got play. So it's some type of games or something like that. Somebody not taking something serious with this play energy. I'm hearing something with somebody taking their time, and something with an Empress and some type of abundance or some type of growth. It's really giving something that's supposed to be producing and it's not producing. What's this play energy with this Empress? You got STD and free agent. So it's something with somebody being in some type of promiscuous energy. Right? Now hear me out, Leo. This promiscuous in the physical or promiscuous in the spiritual. And I'm really getting both. Like somebody does a lot of engaging with different energies, different deities. And also on the physical plane, they open themselves up to different energies as well. So with this STD energy, it's really giving somebody didn't take something serious. It's some type of incubus, succubus energy or something like that. Somebody didn't take serious. It's giving they contracted something again with this spiritually transmitted demon, spiritually transmitted disease, or actually transmitted demon, actually transmitted disease. You know how that goes. Somebody was operating in some type of free agent energy though. Single, unattached. They was moving around like however they were acting or the movements that they were taking was not going to affect anybody but them, knowing that they had you or they had somebody or something else attached to them. Somebody felt like they had some type of authority. It's really giving somebody stepped out too and operated in a way that they usually don't operate. It's something with trying new things again, like experiences or somebody did something different and say, oh, but God. So yeah, it's giving divine intervention. All is well. Something was backed by the divine, protected by the divine. What happened with this? You have despair. So somebody needs help due to this divine intervention moving forward. They don't have the proper authority. They don't have the clearance. It's something about somebody suffering from delay, some type of lack energy. They lack control, lack direction, lack drive. Somebody is stuck in some type of repetitive behaviors or something like that. It's given that they may have taken certain actions before and may have been successful, but not this time. You got intimidated in the reverse. On a high horse in the reverse and craving in the reverse. See, due to what somebody was craving or what they was longing for, you know what I mean? They ended up getting knocked off their high horse. and now they feeling intimidated. But in all actuality, before, you know, they was longing to be in some type of position because they was on their high horse. They felt like they was better than you. They was better than other people. You know what I mean? Again, this is tarot. You flip or switch them roles, because I'm only giving credit where credit is due. So somebody was on their high horse at first, and they felt like they had some type of influence to intimidate others. They felt like they was some type of leader. Like, again, they was this big, strong, courageous, brave type person. And you got this birth. It's something that was growing. Something somebody had going on. Like, it's like they were supposed to learn to be sensible about a situation. They were supposed to heal a certain aspect of themselves. And it's given that they didn't. So again, they got knocked off that high horse, because all that shit came out in reverse. The only thing that came out in the upright was birth, which means there's some new shit taking place. There's something different right here. And it seeming like they in despair. What is this despair about? You got tattoos. So somebody is in despair about a tattoo. They feel like a tattoo is some type of influence, or a tattoo holds some type of strength or something like that. This tattoo energy could also be something being permanent. Somebody did something that was permanent, and they in despair about that. Because whatever decisions that they made, or whatever actions it is that they took, you know, is more so set in stone now. And see, somebody was only focused on their happiness. They was focused on their fulfillment, their joy. That's what was influencing them. That's what was leading them, their pursuit of happiness. And they zeroed in on something and didn't care about nothing else that was going on around it. It's kind of like I'm seeing, you know how I'm seeing that scene on Color Purple when Nettie, is it Nettie? Yeah, okay, either way it go, the sister head was writing, damn, I'm forgetting the characters, the main characters. Remember, the sister head went to Africa. She was writing her, and she was telling her about how they had all the stuff set up. And then she said that the people came and started building roads through the villages, which was breaking up, you know what I mean, like what they had going on. That's the part that I'm seeing. Somebody coming and building a road through what has already, you know what I mean, been set, a set foundation, something that holds structure. And it's like they was not supposed to do that, but they zeroed in. They had some type of tunnel vision or something like that when it came to what they was focused on, what was gonna make them happy, what they saw as being fulfillment. Somebody was willing to take chances. They was willing to leave behind the things that they was comfortable with, the things that they was used to, you know, in order to pursue this happiness. And they was laughing again. Like somebody didn't take something serious. The influence that they had, the position that they had. And you got a hospital visit. And say, I don't give a F. I don't give a care. Somebody may have been influenced somebody to have a hospital visit or something like that. And again, they was laughing. They didn't take something serious. Put somebody in a position of having to seek some type of medical attention. And to say, I don't give a F. They didn't care. It was a lack of care about some type of breakdown. What is this hospital visit about? You got expansion. So somebody trying to make something happen by the summer. Somebody was trying to... It's something with the Wheel of Fortune. It's really giving bad karma. Somebody trying to push some type of karmic energy towards you or something like that. You know what I mean? And something ended up expanding. Something was out of another person's control. What is this expansion? Where somebody may have not taken something serious when another individual had to go to the hospital, and then they, you know what I mean, find themselves in the same weird position. Because again, with the serious in the reverse, somebody did not take something serious. They were supposed to gain a new perspective. Like somebody lacked some type of direction. They refused to hold, like let something go. Instead, they chose to hold on to it. What is this serious? You got cold in the reverse. I'm going to flip that back in the upright. Put that in there. Backfire. It's a backfire with a cold or something like that. Somebody grouped up with a group of people and thought that it was going to work for them. Sacred in the reverse when it comes to this STD energy. Somebody wanted you to sacrifice your sacred. Your sacred energy is something about your divine energy, your high priestess, high priest energy, your inner knowing, your purity. Okay. And somebody was not, they didn't take something serious because they weren't fearful. They weren't fearful at all when it came to this energy that they was using or whatever it was that they was doing. What is this? You got behind the scene. So it's something with somebody being, the behind the scene is in the reversal. So it's really giving some type of open relationship or something like that somebody had with somebody. And they weren't fearful of contracting anything, or they weren't fearful of, it's really giving somebody not taking their spirituality or their soul energy like serious, you know. And again, something was up front with the movements that they was making when it came to this free agent energy. Somebody acting single, them again stepping out and trying new things, new people, new environments, new situations. Like, that may have been what caused the disconnect or something like that with these lovers in the reverse. What's this behind the scenes energy in the reverse? What's being exposed? You got a rebirth. A rebirth took place with this divine intervention. And to say somebody had an inflated sense of self. This what they had to realize. That's what somebody, it's like some harsh truths that's happening to be admitted in the situation. Because somebody was tripping. And they was tripping. What's this rebirth? Look, non-committal. You see the way it flew out over there, Spirit? I appreciate you catching it and not letting it fly all the way across the room, because we know how these karmics be when they get their attitude. Somebody is in despair because they're being seen as non-committal when it comes to this rebirth energy. It's really giving a light is being shined directly on them. Their movements, their actions, their ways. And you have mature in the reverse. Somebody is very immature with this tattoo energy. So somebody might have some type of immature tattoos or something like that as well. You know, it's something with, somebody may have even, it's something with the mindset that they had when they thought that they were going to be able to make something permanent. It was very immature as well too. You know, they might have the childish tattoos, the playful tattoos, but the hell with the tattoos is the mindset. Somebody was very immature again with this permanent energy. What is this? Look, entity attachment. Entity attached. Somebody was focused on attaching something to you, or they was focused on attaching something to another person in this toxic energy, this negative ass energy. It's really giving hater all day. Somebody was stuck in their shadow self and they seen somebody who was shining and who was progressing and out, you know what I mean, shining them, and they really wanted to try to bring somebody back down the sides, where in all actuality the person who like they was trying to shine really is bigger than life. It ain't no bringing them back down the sides. It sit your ass down where you belong, because that's where you belong at, not me type of energy. What's this entity attachment about? A practitioner. Look. Heartbreak in the reverse. Somebody was cool working with a practitioner. Somebody who do some type of spell work. So they was guided. Somebody thought that they had some type of clearance. That's why they was happy. That's why they was joyful. Why they was fulfilled. They thought they teamed up with a high priestess. High priestess, high priest energy. Somebody who had some type of sacred knowledge. Somebody who had access to the Akashic records and had access to other people's as well. That's what, so they thought. That's what they thought. Heartbreak in the reverse when it came to this siphoning. It's something with somebody not feeling heartbroken when it came to this hospital visit. I'm telling you, they didn't care. I don't give a F. I don't give a hoot. Somebody did not care. And it's something with a lover's connection, a lover's dynamic. Like somebody was supposed to be, again, in some type of emotional bond or something like that with somebody. But it's given, again, with the siphoning in the reverse. They weren't able to get this energy from somebody, or they weren't able to pull something from you. So, again, they didn't care about a certain situation. Look, copycat. They felt like they was going to be able to move forward and do some type of expanding. in the summertime. Somebody was on to their next move, you know, with this copycat energy. They felt like somebody had some type of power, or somebody had some type of structure or authority or something like that. Again, father figure energy, this emperor energy. So even if this is a feminine energy, like I always say, Miss Big Burly, even if this is Big Burly, she's still sitting in that masculine ass energy like that. And it's some type of brick wall where somebody, again, didn't have interest. They was not permitted entry into wherever it was they was trying to operate in. That's the truth. When somebody do some type of soul searching, like, again, they was just playing. They was faking they connection. They was faking something with their gifts. They was faking this on the come up energy. Somebody had convinced themselves that they had stepped into position is what it is, and them scales balance right on out, cause and effect. And something with the justice, so like, again, Libra energy, something being balanced out when it comes to this spiritual, like this STD energy. Somebody was not scared, I'm telling you, because they felt like they was good. They was in the clearance. They didn't have to worry about anything. Look, sickness, friendly. They was real friendly with this sickness energy. That's what they was flirting with. That's what was behind the scenes. That's what they was on the come up to. When it came to this rebirth and this friendly energy, like, somebody want to try to make the block now. They want to try to be cool. They want to rethink their thoughts. They want to, you know what I mean, hold that thought. Where they initially, remember, free agent, they was free flowing, they was unattached. They was single. They was ready to mingle. They was out here. Remember? You remember? No. Okay. But yeah, you got sickness and friendly. It's even given that somebody may have been aware of some type of sickness that they had, and they still chose to be friendly. They still wanted to be friendly. Some type of friendly energy. Just, again, cause and effect. But see, the thing is, your vibe attracts your tribe. This only person will only be able to link up with people who's just like them. So if somebody, hey. And something with, again, somebody leaving behind the different things that they were used to and trying to integrate some type of friendly energy when it comes to this rebirth. It's really given when they did some soul searching and went internal or something like that. They was brought to, it was brought to their attention that they had like a hardened heart, or somebody need to soften their heart or something like that. On the come up, sickness, friendly. Somebody, they still mixing and mingling too though. Look, you got fall. And around fall, somebody may have came across this non-committal energy. Something balanced out. Look, non-committal, despair. Yeah, somebody needs some type of help now or something like that. It says September through December. You know, that's the fall energy. That speaks of temperance. That speaks of patience, moderation. Something going on for a long enough amount of time. Somebody was supposed to heal something. Learn to be more sensible with this friendly energy. It really gives some type of promiscuous, like somebody was out here. Look, cheater. That's what I'm saying. Sleeping around, free for all. They was real giving with their energy, very immature with the things that they were making permanent. Somebody may have had some children or something like that with somebody, or again, they just had unprotected exchanges with somebody. It's some type of lustful energy. Somebody has a hard time fighting temptation. Leo. It's a Leo with an entity attachment. So if you're dealing with somebody that's your sign or something like that, you know, they have an entity attachment. And this entity is very focused on making things permanent. This entity is very focused on closing this contract or something like that. Something has to take place. It's like rules will be abide by. And somebody agreed to something not knowing exactly what it was that they was agreeing to. Again, if this is not an actual Leo, in which is giving me, it's dealing with fifth house energy. So somebody's creativity, what they are able to bring, you know, to the forefront, put on the table. Somebody cheated. It was some type of cheater. Fall, cheater, Leo. Look, security, hidden enemy in the reverse. So somebody went to a practitioner to try to seek some type of security. They were trying to manifest some type of opportunities for themselves. Somebody was trying to continue to control a situation, control a narrative or something like that. It's like they went to a practitioner in order to get a feeling of certainty. Somebody was very unsure about the actions that they were taking. And again, it still calls for them continuing to do something obsessively, like they kept doing something. And with this hidden enemy in the reverse, there's something about like your intuition or somebody's intuition being on 10 already. Somebody already sacrificed, you know, that old energy in order to gain a new perspective, to see something different. A situation had already reached its turning point and somebody just let something go. So this hidden enemy had already been exposed, you know what I mean, which caused sudden changes for this heartbreak energy. At first they didn't feel a certain type of way. I'm telling you, they didn't. And it's given that somebody refused to take some type of warnings that was being given to them. What's this hidden enemy in the reverse for Leo? You got a Scorpio in the reverse. This Scorpio may be a high priest or something like that. Cause and effect. So the Scorpio in the reverse is this copycat energy. Again, if it's not an actual Scorpio, you're dealing with 8th house energy, which is still going to deal with cycles, deal with death and regenerations. I think this has something to do with your inheritance as well, too. But it's in the reverse. Again, with this copycat energy when it comes to this expansion. Somebody lied. They said that they were going to be able to make something happen that they couldn't make happen. Either this person was already exposed, you know what I mean? Or when this person went to this practitioner was able to see this person for who they were as well, too. It's something with this intuition and them not being able to hide their intentions. Look, sneaky. That's what I'm saying. And somebody was cut off or with some type of blockages or interception due to this sneaky energy. Somebody knew on an internal level that somebody wasn't right. They weren't serious. They were playing. Give me more with this sneaky energy. Somebody was very deceitful. Backstabbing type energy. You have a high priestess and currently happening. So it's a high priestess that's on the come up. It's something with somebody who tapped into their intuition again, divine guidance, protection, some type of sacred energy, an inner knowing. Somebody knows to trust themselves. And it's something about residing between two different places at the same time. And again, it's just for a situation. Somebody is able to move within their guidelines and they have this title. And it's something about this high priest on the come up. And it's completely like unafraid of this STD energy, because this high priestess is purified. This high priestess sitting in position. This high priestess, you know what I mean, can't even be touched right now, currently happening. So somebody might be it's something with you being on the outside, or you being disconnected or separated from some type of sickness, because somebody is sick right now. And it's being exposed that it's due to, again, some type of careless energy that they was in. Moving forward, somebody is having to leave, but like step out of their comfort zone, leave something behind that they are used to. But again, it's like not doing it confidently or something. What is this currently happening energy? Soaking in a reverse, a high priest. So you got a high priest that's friendly. Moving forward, somebody want to be cool. So it's given in the past, somebody may have done some type of work on you, or I'm even hearing for you or something like that. But it's something with moving forward. Somebody want to be in this friendly energy. Some type of nice exchange, some type of mutual exchange. With this rebirth energy, somebody want to do something over, and it's given that they want to incorporate something that took place with this divine intervention. Somebody feels like they've been boosted or something like that. And with this soaking in the reverse, somebody is not soaking come fall. So somebody is trying to fix a problem. A tower that took place. It's giving a rebuilding or something like that. Like somebody is being made aware of a situation as somebody is non-committal, and it's given with this despair energy. They no longer want to work with somebody. What's this soaking in the reverse? You have a spiritual war, a spiritual attack when it comes to this practitioner, and they was happy. So it's giving somebody is pissed off that another person got them involved in some type of spiritual war, some type of spiritual attack. And it's given that they were happy about it, but again, with this cheater, like somebody was operating from a toxic place. It's like they were moving with no regard, like they didn't have clearance to take the action that they were taking. They were being immature, and they were taking permanent action off of immature emotions, if that makes sense to you. What's this? You got liar, liar, roller coaster, look successful. So somebody lied about a situation, which put, I'm hearing, a group of people on some type of roller coaster energy. It set somebody on track, you know what I mean, to take certain actions, but it's given that, again, it was like a circle. Somebody ran another person or individuals in circles, some type of up and down energy, successful. Look, you have 9, 3, and 12. All of those are multiples of 3. Something is coming in full circle, but they were successful with getting people to see things from their perspective, see things, you know, how they wanted them to see it. And again, it started with a lie in order to spark this spiritual war, this spiritual attack. This liar, again, is this Leo energy that got this entity attachment. It's giving somebody knew this as well, too, though. Because with this hermit energy, like this soul-searching energy going internal, somebody thought that they could agree with somebody because of, like, energy, some type of, how can I explain it? Relation. It's like they could relate to this person or something like that. And maybe it has a lot to do with you being the same zodiac sign as this person. But what you finding out is you're nothing like this person. That's why I told you them different positions, them different placements in your chart is going to be important. To hell with that sun sign. You ain't going to be able to run with that sun sign all the time. You need to get a little bit more deeper than that. So somebody went to this practitioner and lied in order to receive some type of security. And this practitioner set forth on putting this Empress energy on some type of roller coaster, some type of up and down. See, what it is they wanted to include this High Priestess, this Empress energy on this roller coaster ride with them. Because you know how roller coasters is, it's more than one car. They wanted you, or again, like I said, this High Priestess energy to be on the same track so badly. But it's giving, yeah, no. It's something with no communication. Something going quiet when it came to their intuition or your intuition. And somebody felt like they were successful with it. They felt like they were successful. They had won. They had some type of victory, success. It was a different way of viewing things, you know. When it came to this hidden enemies, somebody, see what it is they felt like they had found a way to take some type of action and not get karma for it. Look, exalted. When it comes to this Scorpio in the reverse, some type of extreme happiness, this high rank. That's what this Scorpio energy, that's what they told them that they had. But they was really copying somebody else's shit when it came to this expansion. That's what somebody found out around the summer. They thought they was powerful. They thought they was elevated. They thought they was successful with it. Because, see, they thought that whatever work they had did, they had successfully cut off your communication with the divine. Cut off your communication with your ancestors. Cut off your communication with, I'm hearing something about whoever you work with. What is this? Look, you got clean. They thought they had cleaned something. Cleaned your mind is what I'm saying. You know, Men in Black, how they do that zapper. They thought they had found a way to do something legally in a just way again, but they was trying to be sneaky because they was still cut off and they was playing. Look, you got a Capricorn. A Capricorn may have had something to do with this clean energy. A Capricorn may be in some type of part of some type of cleanup crew or something like that. You know, or again, this could be 10th house energy, which means this deals with somebody's work, somebody's career. You know, something with you being success, you being able to receive for what you putting out type energy. It has a lot to do with this High Priestess and what you're able to do on your own. Your success on your own. Your work on your own. Your careers on your own. Somebody wanted to attach something to you. Give me more with this Capricorn. Hard. Shit. Currently things hard for this Capricorn. This Capricorn might be sick. Yeah, due to something they was taught. This might have something to do with some type of schooling, some type of religious mindset. This could also be some type of teachings or followings that they got from some type of spiritual leader or something like that, or somebody that saw some type of spiritual leader. Moving forward, somebody got to have strength to overcome these obstacles. You got honest and money. So it's hard for somebody money to manifest right now, and they happen to be honest about the situation that they put themselves in. With this money energy, this is really giving me, again, somebody's abundance. It's giving me somebody's spiritual gifts, the things that they have inherited from their bloodline, the different things that they had access to. Because again, if you understand with this money energy, once you access your divine inheritance, this money ain't shit. You can pull that out of thin air, or you could speak, you literally speak things into existence like that. Hey, honest. So again, it's given that this high priestess energy can't even feel no certain type of way about the position that they've been placed in. Because again, when they be honest, the money, why things are hard for them when they tap in, they already know that they committed to some non-committal energy. They got themselves involved in something that they are not able to see through. Something is being balanced out. Somebody is learning to be sensible about a situation. Ain't no need in being down on themselves. Ain't no need in soaking, you know. Get up, dust yourself off. Keep on, go on about your business is what you need to do, though. What's this honest energy when it comes to this money? A different way of viewing things. I said that when it comes to this spiritual war, this spiritual attack, whatever it is that they had going on, this tower, somebody was suddenly made aware of something, that somebody was cheating. Somebody wouldn't move in the proper way. They didn't have, again, like I said, the proper... It's something with somebody feeling, trying to make it seem like you offended them, or you trying to make it seem like, again, somebody offended you or something like that, in order to spin a narrative in a certain type of direction. But again, it's some type of toxic energy. Somebody is real demonic. Somebody wants another individual to be judged off of a type of energy that they do not embody, but it's all projecting. And they lying. They lying. And that's what this high priest is figuring out now. But it took them to get stripped of their spiritual gifts or something like that. Because you got this Sagittarius energy in the reverse. So it could be a Sagittarius in the reverse that was part of that cult energy that now is on some type of roller coaster ride as well. Or again, we could be dealing with 9th house energy, which is going to deal with somebody mental exploration, which means that somebody bound themselves to some type of, again, with that entity attachment, deity, may have been the devil himself. And they explored the deepest, darkest, coldest, most negative, most destructive part of their mind that they could get to, I promise. And they projected that shit on to somebody else and was hoping that they would be judged for it. Look, liability. Be seen as a liability. Be seen as something that's questionable. Be seen like it's really worth it. You know what I mean? Is this something that I should be doing? Is this really going to turn out for my best interest? That's how somebody wanted you to be being looked at. Or how other individuals, like somebody wanted a person to be being looked at this way. You know what I mean? But it's something about them underestimating the ability of what you could do on your own. It's something about them underestimating your actual strength, your actual growth, your actual courage, your actual bravery. You don't give a fuck. If you a leader, you a natural leader, baby. Your main position is to lead. Which means it ain't gonna be nobody with you. You gonna be the first to do it. You're the role model. So I don't know what the fuck you know what I mean? Shit, you built to be alone. That's what you do. That's actually where you find your peace. What's this liability? Look, and they feel a certain type of way, but I'm going to pump you up every time. Return the sender on the bottom of the deck. That's why the cards start flying on the floor. Nobody give a fuck about your attitude. Look, soft node. Soft node on the floor. They got an attitude, Leo. They feel a certain type of way, Leo. South Node on the floor, Leo. They feel a certain type of way. Because now they being seen as a liability. They successfully stuck in a South Node and they exposed. That's where they trapped at. Trapped in the closet with no fucking doors on it. Ain't no doors, no curtains, no nothing. We see you, motherfucker. What's this South Node energy? In their feelings. They in their feelings because they done been identified. When it comes to this liar, these lies done been exposed. People know that these lies done been exposed, or whoever it is, this practitioner, this high priest energy, they like a laughing stock in the spiritual realm. Somebody underestimated you. They underestimated the situation. They underestimated, like, they lack of knowledge. What they say, they'll perish for a lack of knowledge. But they in their feelings now, baby. They in their feelings. With just a second ago, remember, it was exalted. They felt extreme happiness with the way a cycle closed out. How something came into wholeness, the completion. Remember that contract being open, that seal being stepped on that contract. They felt happy when that wax was getting heated for that seal. I promise you, they felt happy. They celebrated. They cheers. And now they in their feelings. See, they in their feelings because they realized that happiness that they felt was the happiest that they was ever going to be in their life. That was their peak right there. Specific. That was their peak. It was something specifically that needed to be clean. Something was clearly defined. And somebody chose to be sneaky. They chose to ignore something. They chose to operate in an unfair look, fancy but broke. They chose to act like they had it. Look, horror energy, they ain't got it. Ain't never had it. Don't even know what it is. Type shit. And they played with that. What's this specific agent? Hey, what is this? They played purgatory. Purgatory. And see, what it is because it came out sideways like that, was they wanted you to be in some type of purgatory energy. With this Capricorn, this high priestess, the work that you do, they wanted you to feel tormented. They wanted you to feel like something was hard, like you was subjected to some type of harsh treatment or harsh labor, like you being punished on everything. Like somebody wanted something to be hard for another person. I'm telling you, with it you being on the come up, it's something specific about your work. Specific about your ability to manifest, multiply. And again, I went ahead and flipped that in the reverse because this person lacked direction. That was all it was that they did. Look forward in the verse. What I say? They lacked direction, baby. They made things harder for themselves. They made things harder for themselves. Ain't no forward direction. They stuck. And something about somebody feels weighed down. Heavy heart. Heavy heart. They lack direction. I promise you. Something is so much more harder than what it had to be. And it's like whatever it is that they have on their plate right now, I'm really getting that somebody is sick. Like it's some type of terminal illness or something. It's something somebody is dealing with, like internally, that they know. And it has a lot to do with this. Something with some spiritual, just, yeah. What's this forward in the reverse? I told you. And I be trying not to get the spooky kooky on y'all. But baby, we got spell work right here. I'm telling you, with this Libra. We got a Libra that's in the reverse. So somebody's mind, they air energy again with this unjust. Somebody knows that something is unjust when it comes to this money, this abundance, like in them going internal. But I also feel like, again, some type of delays with this Libra energy. This could be 7th house energy. This deals with partnerships. This deals with friendships, relationships. This deals with justice. It's air energy. It's mental. What's fair is fair, you know, non-biased judgment and different things like that when it comes to this priest energy. It's like somebody is seeing something again going by spiritual law. This shit ain't personal. It just is what it is. And like I said to you, with this spell work, somebody, they got to be honest with themselves. They can't soak in the energy that they're being placed in, meaning be depressive, be hopeless, be in despair, because they know what they did. They got to be honest when it came to this spell work. They signed up for something that they couldn't commit to. That's why they in despair. That's why everybody in despair, because everybody getting their ass tossed up right now. Look and say, do you believe in magic? Talk about a joke for their ass. Somebody was trying to manipulate the energy, and that's what they happen to be real about. They violated. They didn't check another person's status before they went forward with doing this spell work. They didn't consider, you know, what they was feeling. Somebody didn't check into something at all. They just took some type of action because they wanted to flex their power, and now all that shit done been stripped from them. All of it. Look, told you, practitioner when it comes to this cult. This cult wanted to come out bad than a motherfucker. Spell work from a cult. Somebody teamed up, had a whole lot of people putting their energy into some shit, putting their energy into a lie. Somebody started a spiritual war. They started a spiritual war, some type of spiritual attack among some ancestors, and now judgment done been called. Whole bloodlines going to purgatory. Motherfuckers can't even connect with their ancestors no more. Their prayers ain't being heard, no none of that. Motherfuckers is dreading getting up. You got motherfuckers laying there in the morning with their eye, like they awake, but they just lay there with their eyes closed because it's like they already know. Every day. Something different every day. But also, with this spell work that these cult people did, you know, these beliefs, they now seeing something a different type of way when it comes to this spiritual war, this spiritual attack. See, a lot of people was involved in this group because they were solely on manifesting, but when it came time to get in this field, they seen what shit was really like. They viewing this person as a cheater. They viewing this person as being immature, and they done made some shit permanent. These people's lives is falling apart. And again, they already know who the culprit is. They got mixed emotions when it comes to them being tied to this devil energy now. This demonic energy. Whatever it was that they thought that they had this enlightenment about. See, somebody was operating off of some type of power. They wanted domination and control. Again, they thought something was a good investment. Now they got mixed emotions about it. About this being this deep in their mind, this dark in their mind. They really went to their shadow self. Somebody went into their soul energy and went down to the toenails. Yeah, it's something about some type of partnership, lovers, dynamic, people working together or something like that. This shit done backfired, this spell work. And it's hitting somebody on their mind. Like their mind is in and out. Their mind, like somebody can't. Yeah. They getting what's due, though, what's theirs. Again, in this releasing in the reverse, they can't let something go. They can't balance something out. You got look in the reverse, baby in the reverse. Somebody can't see a baby. It's some type of unfair lack of direction for a baby. Somebody's stuck. South node energy, they can't see something. So even if this was the type of person, they had different premonitions, different dreams, different intuitive messages and different stuff like that. They're not receiving it. Somebody might be disconnected from their emotions or something like human form. Somebody might have to go to some type of fucked it up. A psych hospital. Okay, don't fucking play with me. And with this baby in the reverse, it's something about somebody being in their feelings. Exalted, extreme happiness. Did somebody lose a child or something like that? And somebody was told or taught that they were supposed to be in their feelings or they were supposed to be down, but they were. It's some type of extreme happiness. Somebody is really giving a king energy, right? King and queen. And this king gets a queen pregnant. And, you know, naturally, most of the time, a king will hope for a boy child so that they could pass their kingdom down. But it's giving that a king did not want a child to be born because they was not ready to hand over their kingdom. Even though their reign was over, they was not ready to give something up. What is this baby in the reverse? The victim. Look, focus, practitioner, happiness, joy, fulfillment, the victim. So maybe a practitioner lost a child. Somebody that was doing some type of spell work or something like that manifested themselves being the victim. It's something with some type of energy being specific or being identified, like something was direct when it came to this clean energy. Again, dealing with cause and effect. What is this victim? You got a Virgo and closed door. So this practitioner, this Virgo energy, somebody might be focusing on trying to close the door. They may have done some type of work around these different portals. It might be that Lion Gates portal somebody was working with or something like that. But somebody ended up being a victim, or something may have happened to somebody's child or something like that. And somebody is working, again, to try to reverse something with this purgatory energy. But you have a closed door when it comes to this forward movement. So somebody is stuck when it comes to the sickness. Something that's, it's like a big influence. It might be a Virgo that got sick off of some partnership or something like that too. Might be involved with this STD energy. A Virgo might be highly expected in somebody's chart. Either way, you got a closed door. Somebody was influenced to shut something off when it came to this forward movement. Fire before these delays is given that something started to get hard for somebody and they kept on doing some shit. Kept on. Look, happiness, fulfillment, joy. You got don't know no better, and it came out sideways. So what that let me know is somebody was real focused on what made them happy. They can't say that they don't know no better, but they chose not to know better. Because even if they didn't know no better, they knew damn well that what they was doing didn't make no sense. They knew damn well how to treat people how they wanted to be treated. Please and thank you is our favorite words. It's a lot of things that you were taught as a toddler that you still live by when it comes to being a decent human and an adult. So again, with this Libra energy in the reverse, and this intimidated in the reverse, somebody was not intimidated when it came to this spell work. Because they wanted to present themselves like they didn't know no better. They thought that they was going to be able to present themselves as being innocent in front of the divine. You know how they say God will protect, you know what they say, the elderly, the fools, and the kids or something like that. Yeah, they thought that they was going to be able to place themselves under the fool card, under the fool energy. Like they just took a risk, you know what I mean? Somebody was having some type of blind faith or something like that. And again, there's something with them not being intimidated when it comes to this spell work. That's because somebody had some type of nasty ass energy that they held internal. And that's really what they want to act in. This is really somebody who feels like they were treated a certain type of way, so they reserve the right to treat others a certain type of way as well too. And see, again, that's why it's like this high priest energy, the only one that doesn't accept his fate, that he actually took his gifts and used his gifts in a negative way. Everybody else is trying to find a way to get around something. But again, with this on this high horse in the reverse, this whole cold energy, it's a whole group of motherfuckers that done been knocked off they high horse. Straight sand in the face. I've seen a motherfucker riding, you know how they be doing it on the lake, riding, motherfucker riding fast. And something happened with that horse. That horse stumbled, the horse fall, they motherfucker fall. Sand all in their motherfucker face. Whole group of people seeing something a different type of way. Because this birth in the reverse, some shit ain't growing. Something is not growing. They're not able to manifest off of this energy. Something is actually being balanced out. The equalizer is coming through, and they got mixed emotions about what it is that they committed to, all off of a lie that this Leo told. They had this entity attachment, I'm telling you. They feel a certain type of way. A whole group of people was led astray. What's this birth in the reverse? Look, ancestors, great investment. And some with somebody's influence of somebody's ancestors. And viewing some type of partnership or something like that is a great investment. Somebody didn't, they didn't view a situation with their spiritual eyes is what it is. It's given that a connection may have boosted a whole bloodline or may have empowered a whole bloodline, but instead somebody tried to manipulate, dominate, and control another individual, their gifts, their ancestors. They wanted to take, somebody's gifts or their divine inheritance. And it's something about something not growing due to you investing in your ancestors, you actually giving offerings, you actually catering to, you actually listening to, you actually believing in, you actually tapping in. Yeah. Royal lineage type energy. And some shit ended. Remember I just said that with them, whoever the fuck them is, this cold energy motherfuckers, they not able to get connection from their ancestors no more. Death ending. Some type of toxic energy. They can't communicate. They don't have the gifts. What is this ending? Completion. Look, say how much more do I say it? Something has come to completion when it came to this authoritative figure, this chariot energy, somebody moving forward. They did not see something with this look in the reverse when it came to the South Node energy. So it's giving somebody has to repeat some type of karmic cycle. Something has been reset. They've been pushed back in time. You got jealous and temptation. So with this jealous energy and this baby in the reverse, somebody may have gotten pregnant by another individual or something like that, and somebody got jealous. I'm telling you, and they put up a block or something. Somebody may have caused another person to have a miscarriage or something like that. My condolences if it took place, you know what I mean? But yeah, some type of jealous energy with this baby in the reverse. Somebody may have even been jealous of a situation now, or jealous of you now. The fact that you was able to get out of a situation without having a baby with somebody, without being tied to somebody or something like that. And this other person might be bound to somebody. And it's something about them being in their feelings, feeling empowered. Like they got some type, I don't know, somebody fake as fuck though. Again, and when it comes to this temptation, like, it's giving somebody wanted another person to feel like a victim, or they wanted somebody to fall victim to some type of temptation energy, knowing that somebody was jealous of them. Ending, completion, jealous. So something ending, the cycle of somebody being jealous. Yeah. It's some type of hidden temptation energy. Look, working together with this practitioner for this security when it comes to this Virgo energy. It's giving somebody was using another person for some type of health immunity or something like that is what I'm hearing. Again, something done been balanced out with this working together because somebody was operating from an unfair position, creating conflict and battle. Yeah. It's really giving that somebody knew they was going to purgatory, but they wanted somebody else to keep them company. In trying to find somebody to keep them company, they actually found somebody who was able to pull them out. And so with you disconnecting yourself or another individual disconnecting themselves, somebody tried to re-up on that energy because they already knew where they were headed to without some type of connection. But it's giving somebody lied. So it's still some type of suffering or something like that going on. And it's some type of conflict when it comes to two individuals working together or something like that, because it's a closed door. It ain't no forward movement. Not to mention somebody is not coming to the forefront due to this sickness or something like that. Something they currently got going on with them that's unfolding. What's this conflict and battle? Oh, they got an attitude. You see, that look doing the most, did too much. This practitioner, somebody was happy when it came to them doing too much, and this bitch act like she ain't know no better, but this hoe knew how she felt in the inside. She knew that. And she did something with giving somebody else some money to do some type of work that she was claiming that she was able to do that she really wasn't able to do. Somebody that was her friend or something like that, yeah. Who now seeing things different, don't agree with this hoe no more because she did the most. What he say? Calling my phone, going ham. Damn, Pam, you be doing too much. Oh, God, bitch. Whole thought she had a blessing. Ain't that what he said? Bitch lied like she pregnant. To tell the truth, she was messy. Screenshot 9 messages. I ain't gonna lie, I hit a couple times. I really was thirsty though. She was just one of them bitches you hear for in the morning, like come to the door on the God. What he say? Crusting her eyes while she dries. She coming straight to me. On God. Choices. The choices somebody made to secure an unhealthy friendship in order to stop some type of suffering. It really gives me that somebody did not want to face accountability at all. This may have been a Taurus, or this may have something to do with some type of second house energy where it deals with the possessions. Somebody come from a long line of motherfuckers who don't work for nothing, a whole lot of scammers, bammers, schemers, and they thought that they was going to be able to scheme their way to the top. But they fucked around and found out when it came to the spiritual aspect. I don't know what type of rank somebody convinced another person on the physical that they had in the spiritual, but baby, spirit will show you. That showed up and showed out every time. And that's exactly what this practitioner finding out too, because this hoe got an entity attachment to her too. This bitch knew she was doing too much. What it is everybody wanted a piece of this priestess energy, this high priestess energy. They thought she was weak, baby. They thought somebody was weak. And they made a choice. Because they wasn't intimidated when it came to this spell work. They felt like they had what it took, baby. They was going to run their best fade and they was going to end it once and for all. They was going to end it once and for all. So somebody did some type of powerful spell work. They took a risk. Unhealthy friendship in the reverse when it comes to this being on their high horse. Somebody wasn't on their high horse when it came to this cold energy. They felt like it was power in numbers or something like that. They was going to have some type of strength in numbers. They viewed the situation and this was one of the choices. This was one of the options that they had, again, to stop this suffering. In the reverse, when it comes to this birth, mixed emotions, this whole tried to sacrifice a motherfucking baby. I kid you not. Somebody... They tried to give some type of innocence in order to receive some type of abundance, receive some type of flow. It's really giving like money, straight broke bitch activities. I kid you not. Somebody played. They played their motherfucking self on the soul level. Talk about selling your soul type energy. And they lied to themselves when they tried to convince themselves they wasn't in bondage to this devil energy. Yes, the fuck you is, bitch. Yes, you is. Look, and whole time, fucked around and found out that you protected by the Most High. Your ancestors got you. You're a great investment. Whole time. Great investment. Somebody getting their ass tossed up, I kid you not, for playing with the chosen one. Playing with the chosen one. Hey, what's that future? When he be like, I bought a phantom because I always wanted one. Damn, how did that go? I can hear it. Ain't that like chosen or something like that too? Yeah, it's something. Hey. Either way it go, Leo, they getting their ass tossed up because they thought they was going to be able to use you. Somebody thought they was going to be able to use somebody, I promise you. And Divine stepped in immediately. Immediately put a halt to shit. And somebody feeling a certain type of way. But it is what it is. What cats say, you don't like the character you played in my story. You should have treated me differently type shit. And seeing as to how they didn't get your ass in here and get tossed up. Just like that. That was your read, Leo.